Alrighty, hello and welcome everyone to the very first pardon me everyone first game of the weekly tournament for $120 prize pool of Cybergamer. This is today's caster for this game is your boy the Russian Cthulhu, and we are just about to start. Today, the very first game is going to be between Skybound and Vizard esports, and both teams should be quite equally show quite an equal challenge against each other, and the game is going to be on Oregon. So far the community polls are showing a pretty decent stack of the percentages. First team says ready, and Skybound says ready as we go on into our very first game. Let's turn off that standby screen and move these ones, the needed spots. There we go. Alrighty, so first we gonna see Vizard going for the attack on Oregon, as they are picking Hibana, Capitao, Buck, Blackbeard, and Ash, and as for defenders, we're going to have Bandit, Valkyrie, Smoke, Castle, and Rook. As for the rosters, for Vizard Esports, today we have Uni, Shade, Porridge, Solaris, and Pablo. As for Skybound, we have Venx, Bloodhound, Duckman, 343, Kermite, and Welsh Cleric. Sorry, took me a while to process that.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
It is going to be a upstairs dorm and kid dorms planned, as we're going to see Castle barricading off the kid room windows and the main hallway window to the north to prevent or to slow down the attackers. Also, holy moly, I just realized two things. This, our audio,
5 seconds
actually audio should be fine. Alrighty, terribly sorry about that, technical issues.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Alrighty, let's get some hype, ladies and gentlemen, as we are going into round one action action phase. Sorry. For Visitor Esports, this is going to be northeast spawn for the attackers. Now let's switch to the first person view as Valk does the last second reinforcements in the connector corridor. Attic, there we go. Sorry. Meanwhile, Solaris is about to blind Bloodhound and attempt to try to peek him, but doesn't get quite successful yet. But he does have a drop on him, and he knows that Bloodhound is there as Buck tries to cook the grenades and get Bloodhound out of there, but he's only just barely tagged, as it is going to be a more of a pinching action at the moment to try to squeeze out Bloodhound, and as he gets down by Solaris, a very well-known Blackbeard main. Alrighty, next one is going to be assault on the kids' dorms, as Solaris fails the first flashbang and blinds Duckman, who is going to get droned out pretty quickly. Gonna miss the drone and attempt to try to hide and outpeak Solaris. Ooh, this could get lethal for, as Solaris is going to see could get a drop, but Duckman is going to be hiding right under the window, as Shade is going to try, yeah, he's going to fire that fire arrow right under the window frame, as Duckman is now getting sandwiched between two members of Vizard. Meanwhile, Pablo is going to be pushing the main window into the bedroom, with Venk holding down behind the wall. He's going to try to bash open the castle window as Pablo pushes quickly into the dorm main hall, and Solaris takes down Venk. Quick Ash Rush as a small trade happens with Welsh Cleric taking out Solaris, but Pablo manages to rush in even farther, taking out Kermit, and it is now up to Welsh Cleric to clutch this up as he takes down Pablo, and it is a 3v1 situation in favor of Vizard Esports. Plant went down as we see a beautiful pose of Bandit near the staircase entrance. Vizard Esports holding really tight angles as Welsh Cleric would not exactly know all of the positions. He's gonna try to push through master bedroom in hopes that the place is going to be open. Gonna spot Porridge, but gets taken down with a drop shot. And that's a first round going in favor of Vizard Esports. Alrighty, second round, we have Vizard going on defense with the first picks of Bandit and Mira, as they're going to be going Kid Dorms and Dorms main hall for the plan. Skybound are going to be picking Ash, Hibana, Thatcher, Blackbeard and Thermite for their attacking roster. As for defense, we're going to have Mira, Jaeger, Pulse, Rook and Bandit.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
A somewhat rarer pick of a Pulse, but a very viable, especially on Oregon, as a fair bit of flooring on the second floor can be shot from below, or a C4 can be used to prevent any plants near the this window frame. And this could get big, as pretty much normal reinforcements are going to happen. The north side of attic is not going to be reinforced this time by Skybound, as it is potentially could be given up to Vizard quite easily.
Recovered the bomb diffuser. Must locate and defuse a bomb.
And at the moment we are going to have only 3 members of Vizard Esports staying on the objective, with Porridge and Pablo roaming downstairs. Southeast and northeast spawn for Skybound, as we are going to now switch to the first person view, as the droning is going to start to happen, with at the very least 3 members of Skybound droning. Vank is going to attempt to push a big tower, or maybe to rappel up top and try to get a drop, through the south window near the main staircase, as Kermit is going to be rappelling right inside the armory, searching for the very first kill. Shade, playing as Jaeger, is going to be roaming downstairs, waiting for a potential flank, but exposes his position with an attempt to open the meeting hall. Pablo is going to be at the very bottom, hoping for that another flank from downstairs. This could get big, as the drone does spot Pablo, and he sees the claymore. And Welsh Cleric tries to get a drop, but Pablo is already out of there. Kermit is going to be the first person to try to peek that Hibana hole, but nothing as of yet. Shade manages to take down Vank, and that is Ash down. And Vizard regaining control of the watchtower. And so, but a quick rotation is going to happen with both with Pablo and Shade moving up and trying to cause some ruckus on the lobby stairs. 59 seconds on the clock, as it is a I was just about to say 4v5, but 3v4 now, with Porridge taking down Thermite with that highly calculated C4. Very well done. Porridge is going to keep on staying downstairs in the kitchen in attempts to get a couple of cheeky kills. Solaris is going to be holding the dorm stairs, and Kermit going to be staying around armory still, even though as a Blackbeard could be potentially worth pushing.
A bomb has been located.
Duckman could potentially get a drop on any of the Vizard members, but 12 seconds on the clock as
10 seconds remaining.
Skybound needs to stop pushing. Quick peeks by Uni, almost gets a kill. Solaris manages to take out Kermit, and that is a round 2 going to Vizard Esports. Very, very well done. Also, the caster command is still a bit screwed. For those still interesting or not knowing who this on the phone, it's the Russian Cthulhu. Hello everyone once again. Alrighty, we're going into round 3 with Vizard now going back on the attack with Hebonic, Capital, Sledge this time, Blackbeard and Ash. As for the defenders, we're gonna have Jaeger, Pulse, Bandit, Castle and Smoke. Yet again, this is going to be dorms, main dorms and kids planned, as Bloodhound is going for the usual reinforcements of the windows. And no reinforcements of the attic as of yet. They could potentially leave the attic open as well on one of the sides.
10 seconds to go.
And yes, all we could say at the moment is monkey see, monkey do with the pick of pulse, in hopes of getting maybe a couple of cheeky kills from below as well.
Defuse a bomb.
Righty. 3 members of Vizard are going to be spawning at southwest spawn and pushing potentially through dining. Or maybe not, no, just a claymore is going to be placed to avoid any flanks. Let's have a look. 4 members of Skybound are going to be staying around objective side, and only Pulse, I believe, is going to be... No, Pulse is going to be settled in Armory. So everyone is up pretty close to each other.
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Solaris is going to be yet again pushing on the windows as Duckman gets taken down by an Ash pre-fire. As Vank manages to take out Pablo, and that's an Ash gone and the main rusher. So the attack could potentially get slowed down. Solaris spots Vank and points out a couple of pot shots, but nothing as of yet. Porridge manages to break through that castle barricade, chucks a couple of, a single grenade, but that is being taken care of by the Jaeger. ADS. Duckman takes out Shade, meanwhile Solaris quickly trades, and that is a 4v3 at the moment in favor of Skybound. Venk gets blinded front and center as Kermit tries to take out Porridge with a C4 but misses. Solaris takes out Venk, and Bloodhound is going to try to go for the pre-fire but just misses it, as the plan is going to be happening with Uni planning down and taking out Kermit. Welsh Cleric meanwhile takes out Solaris as Uni, Uni takes out Welsh Cleric through the mattress. Very well done, and it is now a 2v1 situation. Uni, please submit your MOS files as soon as possible. Bloodhound meanwhile engages a Porridge, but it gets nothing. Several seconds left on the diffuser as Uni takes out Bloodhound, and that is a 3-0 in favor of Vizard Esports. Also, thank you very much for pointing that out. I just realized that. Alrighty, we are going into Round 4, with now a laundry room and supply room pick for Vizard Esports with Mira, Smoke, Mute, Echo this time, and Bandit. As for the attackers, we're gonna have Ash, Hibana, Thatcher, Blackbeard, and Thermite.
Locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Alright, let's have a look. Quick rotation hole is gonna be made in a small laundry room, as construction tunnel wall is gonna get reinforced to slow down the attackers. Alrighty. Alright, Uni places down quick mirror window in the north hallway, and a shield as well is going to be placed to prevent that kind of the body shots and pre-fires. And let's have a look. It is going to be a mostly northeast spawn for Skybound, as 4 members of the team are going to be spawning around construction site.
Attackers have located a bomb.
The bomb is going to be located by the drone, as Bloodhound is going to go straight to opening that wall, attempt to get a couple of peeks maybe, or just a small line, just to get those, just to get the peeks. As Kermit is going to be spawning on street and moving slowly towards the garage area. Duckman is going to be holding an angle in the bunker, awaiting any kind of aggression, with Solaris and Uni being the first people to engage. Drone spots, I believe, Mute. No, that is a Smoke in the meeting room. As the first engagement is happening, with Bloodhound taking a couple of shots at Uni, but nothing as of yet, no damage traded. Solaris getting spotted by a drone, and Welsh Cleric sees Smoke and proceeds to now try to push from the rear stage. Meanwhile, Kermit takes out Shade around classroom area. Yes, where Shade was roaming in the kitchen, and it is now a 4v5 situation in favor of Skybound. Then I'm going to be opening the meeting hall hatch. So he is going to try to get a couple of peeks, just misses Solaris, as Kermit manages to take down Pablo as well. That's another Roma down, as Venk kills Uni, and it is a 2v5 situation. Very well done. Ooh, Venk is gonna spot Solaris, but nothing as of yet. Kermit tries to take out Mute, but Solaris quickly trades his teammate for Blackbeard, as he swiftly takes out Venk as well. Plan is going down by Bloodhound, but Solaris gets another kill on Duckman, and it is now up to Bloodhound and Welsh Cleric to take out Echo, as Bloodhound manages to kill Solaris at the worst timing for him, and it is now a 3-1, still in favor of Vizard, but that could be the very first step to the comeback, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, round 5, we have Vizard going for the attack. Hibana, Capitao, Buck, Blackbeard, and Ash. And the defenders, we're gonna see Bandit, Castle, Smoke, Mira, Jaeger, and a laundry room, supply room planned.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Okay. Let's have a look at those setups. Quite a popular pick of Castle for Skybound, as he could provide quite useful with slowing down the attackers and wasting those precious seconds if the castle barricades are placed in a good position to cut the attackers off from that fast aggression.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds
Not much
remaining.
as of now, with Kermite going to be
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers must
potentially
locate
putting
and
down
defuse
a
the bomb.
mirror window. No, I'm not exactly sure where the second mirror window is going to go. It's going to go on the east wall overlooking the construction tunnel, as we are going to have Uni spawning northeast. Meanwhile, the rest of Vizard are going to be spawning southwest and attempting to take control of upstairs, with Venk being the first person to engage and Bloodhound as well. Shade's drone not gonna spot Bandit yet, but I would presume yes, Shade is still gonna be holding, knowing that the shots have came from there. Quick free fires are gonna be happening from the roof of dining hall, as Shade is gonna go for the push from potentially the stairs, as Venk tries and then quickly crosses the double doorway but gets tagged up pretty badly. Pablo is going to be pushing from the meeting hall roof, and that could mean a quick demise for Venk, as he is going to get pinced by members of Vizard. Bloodhound is still around and attempts to help and support Venk. Couple of pre-fires happening, but no downs as of yet. Pablo already pushed in through the window as Venk takes out Pablo, but Shade quickly kills Venk with the fire arrow, as it is now up to Thermite to hold upstairs. It's a bit chaotic as he's now being pushed from multiple directions. Shade takes out Bloodhound, and it is now a 3v4 situation in favor of Vizard. The rest of the rest of Skybound are going to be holding and hunkering down downstairs on the objectives, as we will see the full push from the classroom and main lobby hatch. Solaris already making his way down the stairs with Hibana, as being played by Uni. As quick peeks are going to be happening, this could get lethal as Uni goes for the plant on the laundry machines. Gets a bit tagged up by that smoke grenade. Smoke grenades are going to be coming out, but Solaris manages to take out Worst Cleric, and Shade takes out Kermite, as it is now up to Duckman to clutch this up against 4 members of Vizard. Let's have a look. Duckman spots Solaris, goes for that pre-fire, but doesn't exactly take him out. Ooh, down Solaris, but does not have any more of the smoke grenade. Manages to kill Shade through that hatch, as the clock is ticking, as almost as just over half of the timer is gone, as Uni takes down Duckman while sitting right on the planner. 4-1 in favor of Vizard, as it is not looking exactly great for Skybound, but you would never know. Round 6, Vizard are going to be now defending in kids' dorms, and picking Mira, Jaeger, Rook, Smoke, and Pulse. And Skybound are going to be attacking with Ash, Hibana, Thatcher, Blackbeard, and Thermite, as Pulse could get potentially changed to somebody else. No, just a change, maybe a change of loadout. As Worst Cleric is going to be switching to Montagne. A very interesting change.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alrighty, let's have a look. There's gonna be any special setups. Uni is gonna reinforce only one wall to keep himself safe in case of peaks, and he will have both of the sides of the wall to pre-fire, which could get quite crucial, and a blown up hatch in case of an emergency. No ping out of there.
10 seconds left.
We could potentially expect Porridge playing again around kitchen area with
5
the
seconds to
C4,
insertion.
and which would mean for Skybound
Attackers'
to
objective is to locate a bomb
do
and
their
defuse
best
it.
to negate that roaming from below. Let's have a look. Vank is going to be spawning in southwest and pushing through the bathrooms. Meanwhile, the rest of Skybound is going to be spawning around the southeast area, and Welsh Cleric pushing into the garage already. This could be potentially the way for the attempt for Skybound to negate the pulse roam. As Kermite is going to be moving around with Monty and peeking in between his shield and the corners, trying to get those quick kills. Duckman is going to be pushing from the main entrance, as Porch could potentially run in. No, Porch is going to be holding down in the kitchen. Nothing as of yet. And let's have a look from the top-down position. 2 members of Skybound are going to be already in the armory, with Vank moving around on the roof, trying to get potentially maybe some kills of the roamers. Kermite is going to be slowly peeking in the armory, as Welsh Cleric is going to spawn shit and call out that he is there. Shade is going to be falling back and going to the south stairs, and returning to the objective, and just roaming around the bathroom corridor in hopes that Monty would be able to push by that time. Vank could get a good drop on Smoke. Yeah, he just spots Smoke. This could get lethal. Smoke is just gonna keep holding that that window, with the Bloodhound already breaching the walk-in closet, and Welsh Cleric going to be pushing in downstairs. Let's have a look. Yeah, Welsh Cleric is going to be continue to push with Kermite, and Kermite having the diffuser. Kermite falls back as Bloodhound takes out Solaris, but Pablo quickly trades him for Bloodhound, as it is a 4v4 situation, with Plant going down, with Duckman literally covering the Plant with his body, but Pablo takes out Duckman, and quick trades happening, as Montagne is the last person alive, with Porridge taking out Welsh Cleric quickly, as GGs are going from both teams, as Vizard win 5-1. Good game, well played. Thank you all very much for watching the stream, as I'm sure there will be many more casts happening today throughout the bracket movement. I am your caster, the Russian Cthulhu, and I'll see you in the next one.